and let them know that JasSuccess is going on. Pero dahil medyo mahaba-haba ang kwento ni Dina dito, let us let us
Sige.
bring it straight to Dina. Dina, what's your story?
Okay. Unang-una, good evening, everybody. I think this is my second time here. And it's been, I've been looking forward to this. Sa totoo lang. You know, when we first talked with Kenneth, right? It was the first time. And I promised Phoenix to be here. Pag ginusto ni Phoenix, nandito ako. So yeah, good evening, everybody, and I'm very happy that I'm here, and I'm seeing a lot of people from the Visayas region. Hello, maupay na gabi, maupay na hapon, and from Bicol region as well. The next few weeks, uuwi ako ng summer, so dadaan ako ng Bicol. Talagang may ganun eh.
Okay.
So yes, what's my story? Sa totoo lang, guys, before I got into this interview, I looked at my Gmail and I searched for Jason Dulai's email before, like our exchange of emails, and I was asking actually, anong year ba yon? And it's November 27, 2016. Like, I have it with me here. Tuwan-tuwa ako kasi ito yung time na Phoenix, would you mind if I share this just very quickly? This was my first encounter or exchange of email with the Jason Dulai, and I have Jason Dulai to thank, really. Sabi ko nga, Jason was the first Filipino freelancer na back in 2016, okay, kakapanganak ko lang neto. I gave birth May 20th, 2015, right? So from that point, as a new mom, trying to search for ways to earn a living at the comfort of my home, because I do not want to go back to the corporate world, So I was on that search of, okay, how can I earn online? How does this work from home thing? Paano ba to, no? So I got into Jason Dulai. I just can't remember kung ads ba yon or just some random or from Google or what. But it was Jason Dulai who opened that, hey, there's this online freelancing, work from home that you can do as a new mom, right? So I remember back then, si Jason Dulai has that landing page. I'm not sure if it's the wfhr.io already or baka yung dati pa. Well, actually, wfhr.io, because this was the domain pa dito sa email
FHR.
niya. Yeah. So, merong courses si Jason Dulai for virtual, the VI Bootcamp, like this one, okay? And in 2016, hindi ko talaga to afford. I can't recall if it's 25,000, 10,000, or 15. So, I was at that point looking for what are the other courses dito sa landing page si Jason Dulai that I can afford? Like, what's the cheapest? Because that's the only, yun lang talaga yung kaya ko. So, there are a lot of parang mga a la carte na courses, no? Because the main course, parang ganun, is the VA Bootcamp. And then again, guys, I really cannot afford yung ganong amount that time. So, I enrolled into that website, Web Design 101, and SEO. It's here, like the subject of this email. I sent Jason an email, and I'm gonna read this to you guys. Okay, I said, "Hi Jason, hope this message finds you well. I am really eager to enroll in your courses, and I wanted to take advantage of your offer. Enroll in both Web Design 101 and SEO, the way Google likes it, for 4,990 pesos. I was just wondering if I can pay." Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
Grabe, Phoenix. Wala talagang kapera-pera this time. As in, hindi ko nga alam kung saan ko kukunin yung 3,000 na yun. That's the truth. That's why I'm emotional right now. Reading this email in 2016. Talagang I messaged Jason and asked for a favor na okay lang ba? I said, I was just wondering if I can pay 3,000 pesos today and the rest by next week before the 30th for sure. Hoping for your approval as I can no longer wait to dive myself into this learning opportunity. And I said, thanks, Jason, and God bless you with so much more so you can bless other the way you're doing now. And Jason replied to me. I said, "Hi Dina, you can certainly make an initial payment today. However, we won't be able to give you full access to the lessons unless full payment is made, which truly understand. Blessings to you as well." So he allowed me. And I remember rushing, going to BDO to pay that deposit of 3,000 pesos. Kasi hindi ko talaga afford. Like, probably that time, talagang that's 3,000 pesos and back to zero yung laman ng wallet ko. So that was part of my story. And on why I have full respect to people such as Jason Dulay who make things like this bootcamp, this course that he's giving. He's been creating and improving. I may not look. I'm part of the VA bootcamp, but ako siguro isa sa mga lurkers doon sa group niyo because I'm not that pala engaged type talaga in 2016, 2017. But I make sure to when I read something, when I get a strategy or an idea or something, I make sure to take action, to implement it. I also remember in 2016, no, there was this, madami ng members actually yung flip pa nga yung dati ata eh. Or was it yung flip eto na yun, di ba? I remember my Facebook group to Jason Dulay na there's something happened there. There's been a lot of members already. Meron ng daming members doon, and I think Facebook closed it for, the crab people before.
Whatever reason.
Whatever reason.
Yeah.
But I'm part of that group, but I take pride of being part of that group because, tell you guys, I remember there was that post before na picture ng isang bahay na pinapatayo. And the caption said, thanks to freelancing, malapit ko nang matupad ang dream house ko. Something like that. When I read that post, sabi ko, wow, ang swerte naman niya. Sabi ko ganun. Ang swerte-swerte naman niya. Parang suntok sa buwan. Hindi sumagi sa isip ko na I can do that as well. Walang ganon. It was a suntok sa buwan. It was like, she's able to do that because she's a pro, or she's probably been doing that for so long, and yung mga tanging nasiswerteng tao lang yung nandun. So I'm like, right, I'm just here. Okay, good for you. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. But never sumagi sa puso't damdamin ko that I can also have something like that. Right? So, guys, why I'm telling you this, yung 1 million hospital bill, this is one of one of the strongest foundations talaga on why I persevere, why I see freelancing as something that can provide each and every one of us a better shot in life. Freelancing is something that can enable someone who is willing to put in the work to make a change in their life, and so they can change the course of their family's life as well. And I always say this, and from someone really, from someone who experienced yung breakthrough from that someone na ka-email ni Jason Dula in 2016 na ni 5,000 pesos hindi niya ma-afford. So I asked for a favor to, can I pay muna 3,000 pesos because I really cannot afford.
Mm-hmm.
Like that person into now humbly, living a comfortable life with me, my family, and my family in Northern Samar. No, I can truly attest that, if we make every day count, okay, we can really create such change in our own lives, a better life for ourselves and for our families. So that 1 million hospital bill, just a bit of context, kumbaga, I gave birth prematurely May 20th, 2015. I was working from home that time because my previous boss, when I was working in Makati, no, my previous boss na nandun na sa America, they messaged me and said, look, we're gonna create a team in Manila. If you want to be part of the team, you're also gonna be doing the same thing. You'll be an appointment setter, a lead generator, pero sa bahay ka na magtatrabaho. And I was like, okay, cool, because I was pregnant. When I gave birth, May 20th, 2015 na, our hospital bill went up to 1 million. Okay. I was confined. Ooh. May 11, I gave birth, CS, May 20th. So imagine like that time, yung araw-araw na bill doon. And then I gave birth, and then my son, he needed to stay in NICU, incubate because I birth parang 27 weeks pa lang si Sam. 27 weeks. So he needed, I think mga isang buwan din siyang nasa loob ng NICU. So could you just imagine the bill? Like, that was 1 million. And from someone who, doesn't have anything really. Like I wasn't working, and the savings was already depleted. Sa ano ko pa lang, sa bill ko pa lang noon, hindi pa ako nanganganak. Ubus na talaga. Okay? And of course, we grateful that we have our parents who supported us, both my parents and my in-laws, of course. Pero yon, that was the that was the moment that changed the course of my life, on why I persevered and pursued, and now advocating freelancing for Filipino moms and dads, or anyone really who's willing to put in the work. Then this 1 million hospital bill to 1 million per month, guys, please pay attention to this. If this happened to me, this can happen to any one of you as well. Dun ko ikakat muna yung story, Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Sobrang throwback feels yung email na to with Jason Dulay. And Jason, should you catch this interview, I don't know, probably said this a lot of times already, but salamat talaga. In 2016, I wasn't that active kind of member inside the group, but I have you to thank talaga on why I was able to learn that web design na, by the way, hindi ko rin naman sobrang hindi yung naging specific skill ko when I was pursuing freelancing. But years after, this was 2016, 2019, when I was working with, already working with flooring contractors, I closed a $20,000, like 1 million website project. And I have it Web Design 101 to thank for. Kasi dito ko nalaman yung basics ng WordPress. Dito ko napag-practicean. I still have Jason's email in here. I was doing a follow-up. Jason, can I have my access to the parang practice website or practice WordPress? Nung part of the course. And I was already practicing how to design website, and I created my own website before using that guide and a lot of other tutorials out there. So yes, I just want to say that na really I have Jason to thank in terms of this web design and opening my eyes and mind to, okay, well, meron palang ganito. People do this pala. Diba? So yun.
I love that. Naalala ko talaga yung yung old group page natin noon. The old group page na ewan ko kung nagkanda ewan. Kaya nga, we lost a couple of members that time. Good thing that they are back. Dahil yun nga, parang nawalan tayo ng access noon. That's why Discord was also we created a Discord page, a forum. Meron pa tayong forum noon dahil yun nga nagka-problema tayo sa yung old na Facebook group noon. So and it's funny because I really don't remember you there. Kaya nga sabi mo, 'di ba, tahimik ka, you were just lurking around.
I don't think anyone would remember me there talaga. Kahit si Jason ata.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall, kako, meron bang ni isang instance man lang na nakita ko si Dina nung time na yun? No, I don't see her there. Pero yun nga, at least sinabi mo na you're just lurking around.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I also want to express to our audiences, ladies and gentlemen. We do encourage you to be open, to go to our flip group and express yourself. We do encourage you that. But if it is not in your personality to be explosive and be loud and look at me kind of attitude na katulad ko, kita nyo si Dina. Dina is not so shy now. Pero during those times din kasi, just imagine if you do not have money in your pocket. Di ba talagang kahit gaano kakapal ang mukha mo, mahihiya ka pa rin magsalita, ayaw, magiging magiging inferior ka, just because, yun nga, the people you are looking at you assume na na mga well-experienced, sila na yung mga tenured, kaya nabibuild nila yung bahay nila, and you're just there saying, oh, good for them. Parang yun na lang ang naisip mo. That is what poverty does to people. And ladies and gentlemen, di ba Dina? I mean, with the email that you sent to Jason, yun parang na yun parang as good as kapit sa patalim na yun sa'yo. Just because it's because wala nang choice para sa'yo kaya ginawa mo yun. But otherwise, nakaka-discourage talaga kapag ganun na you only have 3,000 in your bank account and you got nothing else to show. It's so difficult to speak up kapag ganun kasi. Then, I do encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, not to feel that way. Kasi, kung hindi nagsalita si Dina, she might not be in this position right now. Kung hindi niya kinapalan ang mukha niya na nag-email, na nakiusap, dahil yun na nga talagang kapit na sa patalim, then she wouldn't be sitting here talking to us about what she has been through and where she is right now. Imagine that's just a couple of years ago. Dina, were you expecting this big change in your life since 2016?
No. Ni sa panaginip ko nga, di nag-appear eh. yung mga panaginip natin, mga unconscious wishes, and
Oh.
I've probably not wished this. Like talagang wala. No, Phoenix. Straight answer, no.
That's
Suntok sa buwan
that's
nga eh.
a music ano. Yun nga. When did you discover that you have this ability to actually earn money and be among those top level freelancers?
Well, like I said, hindi ko siya winish, hindi ko siya pinangarap. It wasn't. It was the main goal really in 2016 is that I want to earn at the comfort of my home. That was the only goal because ayoko nang bumalik sa pagko-call center, ayoko nang bumalik sa Makati, ayoko nang at sobrang ayokong iwan yung anak ko sa bahay. It has to be me who needs to take care of my son because what we've gone through ay hindi biro. Hindi talaga biro. During those times that he's inside the incubator, grabe talaga. I don't know. Hindi ko alam kung kailan ako makaka-get over, makaka-move on. Every time I talk about this, I always get emotional. Just because and I know, I can imagine there are other moms as well who probably gone through this story. Madami ding mga premature, madami mga difficult pregnancies, and but really every one of us has that moments in our lives na talagang would push us into making things happen because you have no choice but to make it happen. That was my situation back then. And imagining like what I have now, no, it didn't, like, never ko siyang naisip. Then again, my only goal that time is to have a job in my home. And whether that's virtual assistants, that's web designer, copywriting, social media manager, like I've tested them all with different market. Like I've approached restaurant owners, chiropractors, gym owners. I remember optimizing my Upwork profile back in the day in the hopes that someone would hire me. I will get to bid for projects after projects, and then I said, okay, this cannot be this situation because we gotta. By the way, after when we get out of the hospital, we still have 100,000 pesos balance in the hospital, so we needed to pay 15,000 every month. We have that bill aside from our apartment, the gatas, the diaper, the electricity, o kung ano pang mga bills dyan. On top of that, we have 15,000 pesos to pay sa hospital every month. Where are we gonna get that? My husband was working in BPO in 2016 then, but yung salary niya just really enough for us to pay the bills, but not the hospital bill. Yung remaining balance pa namin. So I needed to make this freelancing happen. So pinatos ko talaga lahat, Phoenix. And by the time that I got this, I said, my God, well, this is it. I think it would be cool to be designing websites kasi parang no-brainer naman yun for, business owners out there to have a website. So I was like, but God has a different plan. God has a different plan. Inanon na muna ako sa ibang skill, ibang market. But the point is, I need to make it happen. I need to make this happen because there was no plan B other than making freelancing work for me and my family.
Kailangan itawid by hook or by crook.
Kailangan itawid.
That's
yes.
a good. Yeah, that's a good mentality, Dina. Yung You see, ladies and gentlemen, hindi lang si Dina ha, a lot more of our top earning freelancers, yung mga kasama natin sa VAB family, this is the attitude that they have in common. Yung desperation. I just have to do it. Now, marami sa atin, ladies and gentlemen, and I do not blame you. There's no shame, there's no shame, who still aren't there. Yung wala pa kayo sa desperate moment. And this is the reason why marami sa atin itong complacent, marami pa tayong complaints, marami pa tayong mga ibang iniisip, alanganin doubts and stuff like that, which I think it is fair. It's fair. It's okay. But as you notice, halos lahat ng mga top earners natin, like Dina, for example, and Anna Soriano is also one of them. Yan ang parang tema ng journey nila. Kailangan ko, wala na akong choice. So kailangan gawin ito, kailangan mangyari ito. Yun. Hindi yung lumilingon sila na ay kapag hindi ito nag-workout, meron pa namang ibang business, meron pa namang ibang ganito. No, they have no choice at all. Just imagine, this was the time na wala pa kaming skills package ha. Wala pa yung mga medyo budget friendly packages namin. Wala pa yung mga yon. Mataas agad ang value nung course namin kasi parang iisang lang yun iisang buong course lang yun, and bits and pieces na lang ang meron sa iba. So it was difficult for Dina. She could have said, no, ayoko dyan dahil mahal. Lipat na lang ako sa mura. No, she could have just said that. And isa pa, ang pinaka, it's not just the 3,000 that she is going to spend. It's not just that. The mere fact na kapag igagastos niya yung 3,000 na yon, zero ang laman ng bank account niya. Let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, are you willing to take the gamble? Because she took the gamble. Yan ang, and she has to make it work. Hindi yung yung naninigurado na I am going to spend this money because I know that it will come back in tenfolds. I know, wala yung ganun na assessment Kailangan, because it's just there. This is the only choice and I just have to make it work.
Yeah.
Kung hindi siya mag-work, I have to make it work. Yun ang attitude ni Dina and the rest of our top earners. But halos lahat ng mga outstanding outstanding members of the VA Bootcamp family, yan ang tema ng buhay nila. They just have to. And I applaud Dina for having the courage to say, pwedeng ito lang muna ang gamitin ko. Kinapalan mo ang mukha mo doon sa time na yon. How does that feel? Yung pagpapakapal ng mukha na yon. How does that feel?
See right now why I was so emotional earlier when I was reading it, because it brought me back into that walang-wala moment na yon. Walang-wala talaga, Phoenix. Thus the tears, earlier, kasi na ano ko yung exact moment, like I was typing this, I was in our apartment back in Pasita, typing this and like putting all my courage to say, hey, pwede ba munang, and that feeling of helplessness, by the way, it wasn't just helplessness, it was there were a lot of regrets as well. Sa totoo lang, Phoenix. I said, my God, parang grabe yung kawalan ko ngayon na nung nagtatrabaho ako sa call center, nagkaka-commission ako halos kumikita din ako ng 50,000 from sales commission, and I would spend it going to Boracay, to Bacolod, gastos dito, gastos doon. So see, that feeling there is just, hindi lang just because I don't have anything right now. There was also that punch na if he could have said, ang dami. So it was a lot of emotions in there, but I took all my courage and swallowed my ego and my pride and asked Jason, pwede bang, parang yung feel, parang ang pulubi ko naman that time. Sobrang helpless talaga. But I don't care. I really don't care. I know I had to do it because that's the only way. And whether Jason would approve it or not, well, that would depend on him. That's why dun pumapasok yung feeling of gratitude ko sa kanya. Kasi, you know, he was kind enough to give me that boost. And look, it wasn't just about giving me that time or approving that request, but the message that it sent me, it's kindness, Phoenix. It's kindness. And now that I am on this, thing that I'm doing now, I'm coaching freelancers as well. That example na pinakita ni Jason sa akin is something that I'm able to do now as well. Like spreading kindness, that empathy, that level of, understanding of Jason wouldn't probably have any idea what's going on with my life when I messaged him. So, yung impact ng kindness na yon, siguro wala lang sa kanya yon, just because that's his basic language, no? But to me, it was huge. It was a new hope that he gave me, thus allowing me to, like, clearing the path into discovering not just web design, but also the community of Filipino freelancers and kung ano-ano pang mga nangyari sa akin, since 2016, 2017, and now where we're 2021, a lot of things happened. So
I'm glad that you pointed that out, the kindness thing. Kasi, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I do not blame you kapag meron kayong iniisip na coaches is after the money. Because you might think that some of us would take into coaching dahil sa fees because of our, the fame or the money and such. It is not really that kasi kung tutuusin, matrabaho ang pagiging coach. And it's stressful, sa totoo lang. Stressful. Kasi ang coach, hindi sila papayag na merong mentee na hindi magsasucceed. And that alone is stressful. Pag ikaw yung tao na hawak mo ang future ng ibang tao, it causes you wrinkles. Kaya hindi namin ito which is something that we would rather not do. Kung magtrabaho na lang kami, mag-freelancing na lang kami, kung pera rin lang naman ang pinag-uusapan kasi napaka-stressful ang pagiging coach.
I love that you said that.
It's not really so much about the money. It is the kindness that you feel. It is the fact that you want to help people. And I like that you pointed out that Jason was being the way Jason responded to you is a form of kindness to you, which kind of softened your heart and made you also want to be, to just share it back. Share it back. Yan ang kagandahan sa nangyari sa experience mo. And I really, really love that. Because ladies and gentlemen, kahit medyo masusungit kaming mga coaches, it's all about the love. It's all about the kindness that we try to give to you. Because if we show you that we are impatient, then chances are mamanahin nyo rin ang impatience namin. So, what is going to happen to the future freelancers? Paano na kapag by chance, ikaw rin itong susunod na coach, edi magiging hindi mabuti ang pagko-coaching mo because of the way we taught you. So we have to come from kindness and love and generosity kapag nagko-coach kami, just like Dina here. She has to. Kaya hindi pwedeng ng negative vibes dahil ipapasa niya yan. And that is a character that you will be able to build as you succeed in freelancing. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. The need for money is one of the things that is stopping us from being nice, from being kind. Now, with freelancing kasi, you will be able to, loosen the difficulty in life. Hindi ko naman sinasabing magiging milyonaryo rin kayo. Although milyonarya itong si Gina na ito, hindi ko naman sinasabing magiging milyonaryo kayo at magpapakabait kayo kapag ganun. Hindi yun eh. It's the process, that the mere fact that you are given these chances of living and earning money while sitting in front of your computer at home, at the convenience of staying at home, walang stress dahil yun nga, allergic na si Dina sa sa corporate, which is really stressful. Wala yung mga yun. And because of this incorporation of many things, dun ka na nagiging mabait. Naiisip mo na, okay, I got some time and I still have this emotions built in me na pwede ko pang i-share. And that is the time that you will want to share your knowledge to the rest of the Filipino community here, the freelancers. Kaya wag kayong mag-alala and do not hurry so much on becoming a coach. Kasi becoming a coach is not about money. I am telling you right now, kayo mga iniisip na gusto kong mag-coach para magkaroon ng pera, maging parang famous like a lot of people like Jason Dulay, Jan Pugulayan, yung mga milyonaryo dyan na writing books at maraming mga na-inspire sa kanila. It is not because of the money. I'm telling you right now, because that is very, very, very stressful sa totoo lang. But it's all about the love. And yan nga, with your experience, Dina, I really like that you pointed out that you had no aspirations back then. Maituwid mo lang. Kasi, yun nga eh, ladies and gentlemen, marami tayong problema pag minsan hindi na natin naaasikaso na mangarap. Right? Because of course, how can you afford na mangarap kapag ang dami mo pang problema? Imagine 1 million bill at the hospital and not just the money. You still have to take care of your child. Parang, ano ba yan? Buti sana kung yan pang isa yung, you used to have a lavish life and then all of a sudden you only have nothing but 3,000 in your bank account. That actually hurts. That hurts a lot. Definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, I know marami rin sa inyo yung ganyan yung, I used to have 6-digit earnings tapos ngayon wala na because of COVID. Yung mga ganon, that really hurts the ego kasi ang hirap lunukin ang pride kapag ganon eh. But still, nagpursige si Dina, kinapalan niya ang mukha niya because wala siyang choice. Kaya siya nag-enroll din. Dina, let me ask you, when you were studying in VA Bootcamp, was there any difficulty, and at the same time, kasi you're still in the process of about to make money. Hindi mo pa ine-execute yung mga pinag-aralan mo. How were you able to manage yourself despite the fact that you are still under stress that time?
Kung difficulties yung pag-uusapan, Phoenix, my God. I couldn't name them all. Like those instances when my husband would, caught me in one corner, nakastare lang sa pader blankly. Wala eh. Iisip ka talaga, okay? I-optimize daw yung profile. Sa Upwork, ganito, ganyan. When you send a resume, you there's that like a template that, right? There's a lot. And you would...
Daming iisipin.
My God. While nagpapakulo ka ng tubig, while, in the midst of, you know what, I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna, I'm gonna optimize again my profile and resume. God, I couldn't count how many times, the many times na nag-optimize ako ng profile, change ng mga skill set dyan. Yeah, mag-email management na lang ako. And then, all of a sudden, okay, well, there's the WordPress and I needed to change my, ano bang tawag nun? Because this is Upwork months and Upwork years. This was 2016. So, with your question, like, were there any difficulties? Yes, absolutely yes. And how was I able to handle all those? You know what? When you're a mom, walang how eh. You just do it. That's my most honest answer there. The how, like I couldn't say, so at 5 a.m. I would do this, and at 7 a.m. No, there's no such thing as that. Especially pag baby pa yung baby pa yung anak mo. You go as the clock ticks, right? So on how I was able to handle that, I think my answer would be yung clarity, yung solid na why I would make this work for me. That's what got me into, making it happen, into handling, those daily messy life before of a new mom of a premature child na, by the way, nung pag-uwi namin ng bahay talagang still so very little. Sobrang liit na baby. And kami lang mag-ina. Kasi my husband would go at work nighttime. So kami lang mag-ina. But I remember whenever he would sleep na, I would open my laptop and, okay, well, there's this website and then I'm gonna follow all the lessons and search for how you make it work. That's the bottom line. Mamaya iiyak yung bata. Iiyak yung bata, balik ka na naman. So the focus there, no, there wasn't any focus. In terms of like the execution, mahirap. Because you're juggling motherhood, breastfeeding, and depression as well, and worrying on a lot of things, diba? Ang hirap, like you're juggling everything as the clock ticks. But I'm sure of why I want to make this work. It's for my child, because I cannot go back to the same old working lifestyle, braving EDSA traffic, being slave 9 to 5, and would go home tired. And hindi ko talaga siya maisip that time. It was sobrang non-negotiable. Non-negotiable siya, Phoenix.
Oh.
So whatever it is that I need to do,
I love that.
gagawin ko. Even if it means sleeping 1 hour per day. Ang isang oras na tulog ko nun would already be a luxury. Luxury na yung isang oras kong tulog na yon. And yung 1 hour sleep na yon,
That's a...
solved na ako nun. Sa totoo lang. Walang halong eche por eche. I know there are a lot of moms right now watching this interview. I know you guys would understand this when I say yung isang oras na tulog o baka nga sa iba wala pa o baka 30 minutes lang. Solved na. Grateful na ako doon sa, hi, salamat nakatulog ako ng isang oras. And then you would wake up again. But that's the life that is happening. That's meant to happen in 2016. So
it's just no bargain sa iyo, especially yung tulog na yan. I know a lot of people might say, konti lang ang tulog ko, naka 1 hour lang ako. I know I'm like that. yung aangal ako sa 4 na oras na tulog ko, aangal na ako doon. Pero you happen to be at the point of no return. There's just no turning back. Kaya gaano man ang hirap, you still keep on going on and on and on and on. And yan nga, sinasabi ko sa inyo, ladies and gentlemen, so to our audiences, that you just have to keep pushing on and pushing on and pushing on. The moment that you look back na, ay, bakit ang hirap nito? Bakit ako nahihirap? The moment that you entertain those thoughts, you're not moving forward. Kaya kita nyo si Dina, she is just not entertaining those thoughts, no complaining at all, because wala ring mangyayari kapag magko-complain ka lang. And I like it. I like that she just kept going on and on. There is a common question here, Dina. What is your niche and how did you get to decide on that particular niche?
Oh, God put me there. Pwede ba yun? Because it
Good
was
answer.
it was
Good
really
answer.
that. It was really that. Okay. So when I was starting no nung Upwork days, my God, every month ata nagpapalit ako ng skill set, ng another optimization na naman. You know what? I'm gonna be an email copywriter.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I came across this profile na sobrang solid. Parang ang ganda neto. And I would like, you know what? I can do that as well. So I'm gonna optimize my profile again to social media manager. And then
Revise.
I'm like,
Yes,
oh
yes.
good, 1 month na, wala pa rin. I've been submitting
Uh-huh.
applications like there's nothing. And I'd go, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go into web designing na naman. Okay? So I wanted to share with you that because I can bet, okay, majority of us here would go through that phase. And it's okay. It's okay. Now, to answer that question, my niche right now are home contractors, flooring contractors. And when in I think that was 2017, late of 2017, I zoned in into generating leads for flooring contractors using social media management. See, social media management. But I
Okay.
have zero idea, zero training, zero at all on how to do social media. But I understand why social media is important for local business owners. I started with that thought. Saan ko to nahanap na thought na to? I kept listening to Gary Vaynerchuk, and he would always talk about this. Look, if you're a local business owner, if you're a business owner, you have to maximize the power of social media. And just by understanding that, I said, you know what, this is something I can imagine a local business owner. It could be a restaurant owner. If you're a restaurant owner, syempre yung zone of genius mo would be, it's either the being a chef or operating a business. But definitely not marketing. Definitely not social media thing. Social media is an alien to you. So if you think about it, but restaurant owners need social media marketing.
They need you.
And that's where we can get into the picture. And so I started with a thought and I said, okay, cool. Wala pang niche. Actually, wala pang flooring muna. Medyo backtrack lang muna tayo prior to getting into flooring contractors, right? And so I said, okay, cool. I'm just going to go to local business owners and sell the idea of social media marketing, like offer social media marketing. And so I said, and I remember John Pagulayan, one of my mentors right now, na he has this webinar, yung 7 Phases, 7-Figure Freelancing. Sabi niya, be where your potential clients are hanging out. So in Tagalog, kung saan tumatambay yung mga potential clients mo, dapat dun ka rin tumambay. Okay? So I look at it this way. So if I wanted to work with local business owners, I need to be where they are right now. So where could they be? Saan kaya sila? Okay? Obviously, there are Yellow Pages and Yelp and Google Maps and may mga ganon. So easy to find them. And the approach would be you cold call them or you cold email them or you message them on their website or their Facebook page. But then I said, you know, coming from someone who have done lead generation for B2B companies when I was working sa Makati corporate, no? I said, you know, yung approach ko dito, because if I'm gonna do cold email, and sure, I did cold emails a lot.
Yeah.
Pero sabi ko, I wanted to get in touch with local business owners as quickly as I could. So saan kaya sila tumatambay? I kept on thinking. And I said, look, if halimbawa ako, Phoenix, if I'm a restaurant owner in Dasmariñas. Okay? Wala akong alam sa social media marketing, sa website, sa digital marketing, kung anong etchiburech dyan. Basta ang alam ko, tatayo ako ng restaurant dito sa Dasma, and the way that I would market that would be, well, number one is word of mouth. Chichikahin ko yung mga friends ko, invite naman. You know, the typical way of marketing your business. No? Now, nowadays, aware tayong lahat na there's that marketplace and the many Facebook groups. So, if I'm a restaurant owner, it will make sense for me to be part of Facebook groups na nandun yung mga locals ng Dasmariñas. Asan yun? Well,
Correct.
one could be yung 24/7 Angkas group, Cavite. I'm sure may mga taga Dasmariñas doon. So I would also be part of that group. I'm gonna join that group. Or it could be homeowners of Dasmariñas, Cavite. If there's Facebook groups like that, then I'd be there. Because malamang sa malamang, there are a lot of local business owners na part ng group na yun. Diba? Because dun nila ima-market yung restaurant or laundry shop, meron man sila, or meron man silang bakery, dun sila mag-post ng mga menu, ng mga cookies, ng anything that they're selling. Because their potential customers are inside that group. I hope that's making sense to our listeners right now. So I said, okay, it will make sense for me to be part of local groups or local buy and sell groups. So I started searching for online yard sale in Tampa, Florida, or buy and sell groups in Orlando, Florida, because I'm looking for local business owners in the US. And then I kept on, browsing yung mga posts doon, and I would see electrician, I would see painters, I came across mga posts na paka weirdo. May mga second-hand na ref na binibenta. Those weird stuff.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Sabi ko nga, guys, if you're gonna try this, I'm gonna warn you as early as now that it's a weird place to be in, a Facebook group to be in. May mga pervert pa nga dun. Sorry to say that, but that's just the reality, really. Pero eto, may pera sa basura. Because really, when you join those groups, it looks like a trash, promise. You'd see weird shoes and secondhand items na parang, ano ba to? But that's where I got my first client, who paid me $3,600. Right?
Ooh.
And my approach there, kasi nga, the idea is, I just need to find a local business owner. I'm not sure yet as to anong niche niya. Okay? So I came across a post, yung mga flooring niya doon, na mga ginawa niya, and so I said, I messaged that person, I said, hey Douglas, I see that you are doing floor coatings. I saw you in the name of the Facebook group. So there's that common denominator. I mean, yeah, we're part of this group, something like that. And I said, and I'm really impressed with the flooring transformation, something like that. So medyo may rapport, no? And so I said, look, I can help you generate leads for your floor coating business using social media marketing. I'd love to talk to you about it. I'd love to share this idea with you, something like that. And I said, if you're interested, let's hop on a call. And then that person said, okay, cool, yeah, sure. And then we got into a call, right? And I just probe. I asked questions, but prior to getting on that call, of course, I did my research. Ano ba tong flooring na to? Because it was like, I have no idea. Ang alam ko lang, pintura eh.
Yeah.
Ang alam ko lang, pintura. Wala namang ganun dito sa Pilipinas. So I did my research, of course. Kumbaga, lagyan natin yung bala, yung armas natin bago tayo sumabak sa gera. I hope that makes sense, guys. So, I got into the call, and that's what, and we ended that call. Actually, the prospect said, okay, so how much is this? So how much are we talking here, Dina? I like the idea. I love it. But obviously, it's going to boil down as to, okay, so magkano to? And so I said, okay, cool. You know what? I'll have to review this call. Okay. And I will come up with a marketing plan for you. Give me 24 to 48 hours and I'm gonna get back to you with a complete marketing plan. And then, okay, sure, cool. All right, can I have your email address? And then I got his email address. And then after 24 hours, I created a proposal. And then I said, okay, cool. You know what? I don't know how to charge this because I have zero, idea on how to do this, like social media marketing. So I Googled, okay? Si best friend natin si Google. And then sabi dun sa Google, you can charge around 750 for social media management. And I was like, okay, this isn't bad. $750. But then I said, I remember John Pagulayan kept on talking about like, yeah, you can charge premium based on, the data na nagather mo. Like, how will this make sense as an investment for that business owner? So on that discovery call, I was able to really ask important questions such as, magkano ba tong mga project na to? And what is your sales goal? So if yung sales goal ni client is at around, I said, I wanted to hit at least $20,000 per month, right? And from my experience when I was working in Food Panda, yung charge namin doon for restaurant owners, for them to be part of our app, I was a sales director in Food Panda when it started. So I was doing those, presentation and signing the contract, selling it to local restaurateurs. We charge 20%.
The restaurants.
Yeah, 20% of every transaction. Halimbawa, sa 1,000 pesos na order niyo sa Food Panda. Sorry, Food Panda. Binuking ko pala, no? No, but this is really it. So back in the day pa to, okay, walang joining fee, sign up fee. We waived those because we were just really we're the pioneer. We're starting it. So ang ano lang namin doon is we charge them 20% on every successful transaction. So whenever a customer buys like let's say 2,000 pesos, 20% of that would go to Food Panda. So that idea got me into that pricing. Look, if $20,000 yung monthly sales ni client, then 10 to 20% of that, I can ask him for that price.
Yes.
Right? So yun yung baseline kumbaga na finalo ko. And so I charged that client, I remember 3,600. I said, I'm going to be doing your social media, your Facebook page. I'll take care of that, your Instagram. And I'm also going to create a website for you. Well, thank you for the website Design 101 by Jason Dulay. Because look, even if I only know the basics of it, I know that I can make it happen. My God, isang daming YouTube tutorial dyan eh. Right? So the value there is, look, this is 3,600, but I'm going to be creating your website. I'll be taking care of your social media and whatever I can, pagandahin ko yung caption mo, gawan kita ng logo, gamitin ko si Canva. That's it. Right? And so that client said, okay, cool, let's do it. And that was my first client, na direct client talaga outside of Upwork. And that's when I found this flooring contractor. So earlier I said, God put me into this niche. It wasn't really me because yung intention ko before was like looking for local business owners, right? Walang niche. But I ended up with that person and luckily he said yes to me. And nung nag-start na kami with the fulfillment, he said, Dina, I wanted you to learn more about this industry. Is it okay if I add you to our Facebook group?
Ooh.
And then I said, okay, cool, yeah, no problem. And then Phoenix, boom, I just found myself in 15,000 people, one Facebook group full of flooring contractors. That's the blue ocean. And
that's a door. Wow.
5 years later, I'm still here. So that was a long answer to that short question. Forgive me. Pero
It's okay.
there.
I love that. He opened the door for you, and whoa, that's just all because you were able to impress him. All because you were able to dumiskarte. Dumiskarte. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, Canva lang ang ginamit niya
And
with
by the
not
way,
so
free pa yun ha. Wala
hindi
pa akong budget nun pang pro.
Yeah.
So Canva free pa lang yun. And let me also say this. It was funny because imagine, in a snap of a finger, I became a logo designer. And that was like
Yes,
a
yun nga
template in Canva. And here's what's interesting. After 3 months, because on our 3rd month, my client was able to hit 100K sales. All by just really helping him generate leads. I was marketing his services into the Facebook groups, local Facebook groups that I've also been joining kasi local nga sa Tampa, Florida, mga ganun. So I was also sharing his works doon with a nice caption now because his caption before was now that I'm able to also get idea from that bootcamp yung what do you call this? Like the attention, the problem. I got that from Jason Bulay. You know, when you write a caption, there has to be, you call their attention, what's the problem, the solution, and call to action. Something like that. There's like,
Yes.
Whatever. But I got that from VA Bootcamp. I can clearly remember. In 3 months' time, Phoenix, my logo, the logo that I designed for him, thank you, Canva, free. He printed it out and he wrapped his trailer with that logo, and I was like, oh my God.
Ooh.
See, sabi ko yung logo ko na dinesign ko lang naman sa Canva, nagpaparada na sa Florida. It was such a nice feeling with the website domain on his trailer. And I was like, oh my God, this is really unbelievable. Really unbelievable. Ida, there you go, Ida. Thank you, Julian. Amazing. Attention, interest, desire, and action. That's it. Thank you, Julian.
It's the Ida. Yeah. That's really amazing, Dina. Kasi even for some artists, yung mailagay lang ang work of art nila sa trailer, that's already huge. And that's I'm really happy for you because it's hindi lang luck ang sumuporta sa iyo dumiskarte ka talaga. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about the way she sold her skills. It's all about yung paano siya naghalongkat ng mga clients. And you know what? I have to stop Dina here. Dina here because, ladies and gentlemen, lahat yung mga sinabi ni Dina, sa totoo lang, if you're going to approach a coach, may bayad yung shinare ni Gina na yan. I'm telling you, getting direct clients, because most of the coaches, pag tinatamad ang coach, sasabihin niyang pasok ka na lang sa Upwork, pasok ka sa onlinejobs.ph, and then a lot of you would be happy with that. But many of these, one of the secrets that we have is getting direct clients. And it is something that we don't just easily share, including me, myself. I myself do not share my secrets of acquiring direct clients. Kasi nga, that is the trick of the trade. And for what Dina explained thoroughly, kung ako kayo, ladies and gentlemen, mag-replay kayo maya-maya pagkatapos nito and listen to everything that Dina said and take note of what she has done, because that is exactly what you just need to do to get direct clients now. Hindi nyo na kailangan ng Upwork. Leche kayong mga Upwork kayong nag-iinarte. You will get direct clients. Yes, I said leche. Kasi nag-iinarte na. Upwork is being too much sometimes. Naiinis na rin ako. Naaawa ako sa mga struggling who just do not know how to go through Upwork because it really is difficult for them. Lucky I am that I already know the works of Upwork. Pero paano yung iba na nagsisimula pa lang? Kaya kako leche ang ano. And you know what, Dina? You have given so much tonight sa mga kasama natin, and this is an information overflow kasi ultimo yung pag negotiate ni Dina when it comes to pricing. Hindi niya agad-agad na sinabi na, ay, ganito ang presyo ko. No, she didn't do that. When she was asked, okay, it boils down to how much. Siyempre, yan ang isa sa mga pinakamahirap na i-present, the how much, because lumagpas ka ng 1 peso, $1, that could turn off your client. That is very difficult. No matter how good you presented yourself with the project, once you set your price, it's a matter of whether they like the number or not. And kahit $1 lang ang difference niyan. Ang ginawa ni Dina, it's really amazing because she, instead of giving the price, hindi. I-replay nyo ito mamaya. I don't need to explain it because I just encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, to replay, especially yung segment na sinabi na in-explain ni Dina about this niche. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, at makulit kayo na tinatanong nyo kanina kung ano ang niche ni Dina, despite the fact na reading between the lines. Yeah. But it's nice. It's nice. I love that. And I'm just saying I need to stop Dina here kasi kapag tuloy-tuloy yan, I bet it's an information overflow. Parang sobra na. And I think you have to take this bit by bit dahil karamihan sa inyo ni ultimo hindi makapasok sa Upwork. So parang this is a highly advanced strategy in freelancing.
Right.
Kaya I want to stop here. And nasa sa inyo, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to ask for more from Dina. But for now, pagpahingain natin si Dina because gawin ko muna ang trabaho ko. Dahil magpahinga muna si Dina. I still have some questions to ask Dina from you, ladies and gentlemen. But beforehand, let me just let's give her a bit of time to drink some water and whatnot. And let me just give you some announcements. Next week on Flip Chat and Chill, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be easy and in-demand online jobs for busy mommies. See, yung sinasabi, yung katuloy nito ng discussion natin nung Monday at saka itong revelation din ni Dina. It's not so much about getting premium clients and high-level projects. Sometimes an easy and in-demand online job is just something that you need to survive and even get rich out of it if you want to. May 10th, that's gonna be on next Monday, Flip Chat and Chill. I hope that you, ladies and gentlemen, will come and join us this coming Monday at 6 p.m. Easy and in-demand online jobs for busy mummies. Also, next week, our next interview in JasSuccess is going to be with Miss Marites Frias. Freelance writer finds freedom to pursue her passion after 10 years abroad. Oh, I like this. A lot of you, ladies and gentlemen, may also have OFW families. Baka ito ang isang magandang pwede nyong i-share sa kanila. And to those of you who are also fellow ex-OFW katulad ko rin, I hope that you get to join us this time because this is something that Marites has a lot of things to reveal as well with regards to being an ex-OFW or a current OFW pa nga. Actually, mas masarap pa rin mag-freelance. Sa totoo lang. Come and join us on Wednesday, May 12 at 6:30 p.m. And I hope to see you there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ini-encourage ni Dina for everybody to please take a look at our VA Bootcamp dahil doon siya nanggaling. Yun nga, nakausap niya si Jason and everything else that she said. It all boils down to you, ladies and gentlemen, coming to our website, vabootcamp.ph/enroll. Everything is lifetime access already. Kaya wala kayong limits on your pacing with your studies in our course, which is the skills package, accelerated package, and complete package. Hindi pa ito naabutan ni Dina. Actually, mas mahirap mas mahirap yung kurso niya. Kasi hindi namin grupo sa packages na ganito. So we got the skills package, the cheapest that you can get. It's all about skills here. Accelerated package is one of our best sellers. And dito na magsisimula yung if you want us to hold your hand, you're writing your cover letters and stuff like that, dito na nagsisimula. And also the guided hustle challenge dito rin. Pag kukunin nyo ang accelerated or complete package, which is everything that we know, lahat po ng alam namin ibibigay namin sa'yo, you will also be qualified to join our Guided Hustle Challenge. Now, individual courses are back as well. Just check it out at vabootcamp.ph/shop. You can choose between the courses that are given a while ago, and including Better English for Online Success and Getting Started with Blogging, which is priced $1,490, and the rest would be priced $2,990. Next level freelancing course. This is like masterclass nung panahon ni Dina. And yun nga, yung mga binigay niyang tips kanina, yung shinare niyang kwento niya on how she was able to get a direct client. It's all here also in next level freelancing. Creating irrefusable offer, obtaining high value clients, and starting a freelance agency. Now, I want you guys to take a look at it at vabootcamp.ph/shop. You can also bundle 3 courses if you want to at the price of $7,990. And avail all of these, lahat po ng nabanggit namin and more at our complete course at 19,990 pesos. And you also get to join a monthly coaching call by Mr. Jason Dulay himself. And ayan nga, remember, kindness. Mabait po si Jason Dulay. Exclusive to VAB complete students only. Fear not if you do not have the budget. We also have VA Bootcamp free courses here. Virtual assistance, SEO for beginners, social media management, e-commerce, virtual assistance, intro to next level freelancing, intro to lead generation, email marketing, better English, bookkeeping, web design, and writing. Just take a look at our website here, vabootcamp.ph/free courses. Mahalaga po itong mga courses na ibibigay namin sa inyo for free. I hope you get to take a look at them, enjoy them, and see if you can use them as well. Thank you very much for watching. Now, there is a lagpas na tayo sa oras, pero wala na akong pakialam dahil generous naman si Dina. Wala akong pakialam, but I still want to ask 2 questions. I still want to ask 2 questions, kaya I don't care kung lagpas tayo sa oras. Kayo, ladies and gentlemen, if you are curious,
go ahead.
See, Dina, I'm sure that you have faced a lot of rejections and failures as well. Mm-hmm. How are you able to, could you give us an example of one of those, and how are you able to get through it?
Right, rejections. When earlier I mentioned about cold emailing, dito sa freelancing, yung mga first, few encounters of rejections. But prior to that, I've been, lagi akong napo-profile sa sales role. When I was working in BPO and Food Panda as well. So, sa sales environment, actually, sales industry, rejection is like your breakfast, merienda, lunch, merienda, dinner. Okay? So, and I'd say this, that I'm lucky to have faced rejections at the early stage of my working career. So, yung rejections that I have encountered when I was, doing my own business na, my freelance business, it was like, okay, cool. All right, next. Okay? And you'd probably say, buti pa kasi, may experience ka na kasi may ano ka na kasi So I'm going to tell you right now, from someone who have experienced that prior to freelancing, yung rejections parte yan ng buhay. Okay, Tagalogin ko na para gets nating lahat. And I can't stress this enough. Okay? So rejections, who you? I mean, okay, cool. You're welcome. And then let it pass. It's something that we cannot control. It could be rejection from other people, correct, from our prospects, from our existing clients, right? No matter what stage, saan tayo ipunta ng buhay, may rejections at rejections na mangyayari. Kahit nung kinder pa tayo or nung elementary, high school, So, rejections to me is, merienda. Basic sa buhay. And on how I'm handling that, number 1, it's self-awareness that, dude, it's really gonna come my way. And it will still occur. Because by the way, without rejections, we're not gonna grow. We're not gonna be improving. So I see rejections in a positive manner. Sure, before when I was training on that sales role as a telemarketer, talagang may mga iyak moments ako sa CR, may mga times na hindi na ako maka-English, hindi na ako makasagot,
Ooh.
pag objections. So this postpaid plan is blah 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 blah. Para bang nag-freeze ka bigla. And I remember running, going to the to the washroom and cry. So yun yung mga first encounters ko ng rejection. But for many years that I've been doing that. And so with this freelancing, I thought, you know what? Yung rejections nga dati sa pinagtatrabahuan ko na hindi ko naman pangarap yun. Di ba? Pangarap yun ng mga may-ari ng kumpanya eh. Kinakaya ko. Eto pa kaya ngayon na negosyo na binibuild ko na para naman to sa pamilya ko, para to sa sarili ko, sa anak ko, sa pamilya ko. So again, yung rejections, it happened, it will still happen, and it's always right there. Whenever a new day comes, I see it that, okay, there'll be rejections, and it could be on a different level and a different manner. But at the end of the day, it's something that you cannot control. And what you can control is how you can handle that. So how am I handling that? Again, by knowing that it's a basic thing, occurrence ng buhay. Shake it off and move into the next. Halimbawa, rejection to isang prospect. See, for instance, you've talked to that prospect, you sent a proposal or application and whatnot. At the end of the day, you got to say, hey, we're sorry to tell you that we have chosen a different candidate for such role, and thank you for submitting your application, but better luck next time. Bye-bye. And then what are you going to do? Are you going to mukmuk in the corner like, oh my goodness, I'm not good enough, and like, blah, blah, blah. See that 1 hour of you as if may namatayan ka ng daga dyan, yung 1 hour na yun, sayang dyan. Kung nag-connect ka na, kung may ginawa ka ng something productive, that's gonna help you, get out of that being helpless and playing victim situation.
Yes.
So, wala naman talaga magagawa. Yan lang, like self-awareness. What are you gonna do with it? Is it something that I can control or not? What I can control are my feelings. If I allow such experience to punch me, I'm gonna let it punch me at once. But twice, I think that's stupidity. That's for me, Phoenix. That's for me lang, ha? That's how I handle it. So I'm not gonna waste another minute dwelling into this rejection, because what I can control is mag-connect na lang ako, mag-add na lang ako dyan, or mag-send na lang, or maghanap na lang ako ng... That's it. So there.
I love that. Nandiyan na ang rejection. Ayan, ladies and gentlemen, you need to take value on such an experience kasi one good thing about Dina is she has faced multiple rejections already from the very beginning. Yun nga yung sinabi niya, you have to be aware that that rejection has already been there. Marami sa inyo itong feeling napakabago yung rejection na yan. That's why you fear it. But if you get to realize, like Dina said, if you get to realize that you have been facing rejections from when you were still young, then you will learn that it's just air. It's just something that passes by. Then it's gonna happen still. So you don't even have to brace yourself and prepare for such impact. Just let it pass by. Parang utot na lang yan na, ang baho. Pero mawawala rin.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you have to treat rejection as just fart. Hayaan mo lang, dadaan lang. You can't do so much about it. Hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin na, oh, yung utot na yan, ang baho, I am so offended. Kawawa naman ako. You're not gonna say that. You're just gonna say, baho naman yan, but you're just gonna move on. That is a good attitude. I love that. Ooh, Dina. I'm so happy that you are here. I'm so happy so much. Okay, pero we have gone very, very much way past our schedule. So let me just ask you finally, what is the biggest tip that you can give our audiences today?
Okay. It's this, guys. This freelancing, if you're someone watching this interview right now, you're someone who's aware of, oh, okay, there's this freelancing pala. You're someone who's part of VA Bootcamp. You're someone who's probably, this is your first time to, encounter this. People are talking about this. But the point is, you're here. You have such, awareness. You have it in your head already that this freelancing is here, and it brought so many success stories to so many people. Ito yung message ko sa iyo ngayon, who's watching this. There's that good reason why you're even here. And I want you to imagine millions of people who don't know about this thing. So you're one of the chosen ones. Yeah. Many are called, right? Many are called. A lot of people actually knows about freelancing, but not a lot of people take action into this. So this is now a call for you. You use this to your advantage, or you make this as something now, okay, well, it's good to know that. I'm just going to brush it off. Okay, cool. Okay. From 1 million hospital bill to 1 month through freelance. Okay, that's good and all. Right? Because you're probably like me before na nung nakita yung post nung bahay na pinapatay nung bahay ng isang freelancer, the one that I thought, my God, that's like suntok sa buwan. So it's cool. Congratulations. Good. And I thought, it will only happen to people na swerte sa buhay. Na swinerte. Kasi may experience na siya. Kasi madami yung courses yan. Kasi mga ganito. Eh ako wala akong ganun eh. No, I was in that position in 2016. I was at 2016. Okay? And 2019, I got my first home full katas ng freelancing. In 2019. That was January of 2019. And I remember when I first got the keys to our house, is there. I said, my God, I remember that group before ni Jason Dula, and I was like, my God, this is suntok sa buwan. That was 2016, 18, 19. So it was that 2 years? 3 years? Yes. I was able to get my own home. A home that I can call my own. 2019. And in 2020, pandemic happened. I got this second house. So I'm saying this to tell you guys not to brag in anything. But if there's something that I'm going to brag about, it's freelancing. It's the power, it's the opportunity of this freelancing that you as a listener and you watching this right now, there's a good reason why you're here. And that's this freelancing, okay? If you make every day count, you have the power to change the course of your life and the course of your family, because your family deserves so much better. That's my Phoenix, my vision and my mission here. Now that I've been blessed with freelancing, I'm here to tell people as well that, hey, you want a better shot at life? Then this freelancing offers you that opportunity, that you don't need to be a slave in the corporate world. If you're not happy with it, go and just quit. Because this thing, if you put hard work, like focus as if there's no tomorrow, as if this is a do or die situation, this can really be that shot that you've probably been waiting. I strongly believe that each of us, our kids, right, and our parents, our aging parents, they deserve the best. And so with freelancing, dun ko yun ngayon na fulfill, dun ko yun nakuha. So you watching this here right now, it's either you brush this off as if, okay, another video or another interview from the input company, or you review those things that I've said and implement it, take action, and let's see what's gonna happen. There, that's my my message, perhaps, Phoenix.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, to those of you who stuck around, I say, you should feel fortunate at narinig nyo ito. Kasi ako mismo parang natusok ang puso ko sa mga sinabi ni Dina, especially this last part. Motivational speaker itong si Dina. Pwede pa siyang magpastora actually itong si Dina. You'll be able to gather
Pastor.
bagay kasi with the way you speak, it's just so big. O sige, sige, hindi mo bagay magpastora kasi pareho tayo nagmumura. Pero ayan.
There, you said it.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, you would be lucky if you find Dina as your coach, and if she has time to share her knowledge. It's not just the knowledge that Dina has given us today. It's also her passion. Kasi nobody speaks that way kung wala siyang passion. And I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you were touched by what Dina said, it's because everything that she said came from her heart. Kaya, please accept this gift that Dina has given you tonight. And I'm so glad that Dina is here with us. Dina, finally, is there anything you'd like to advertise or meron kang ipapa-shout out?
Advertise. Take action on the things that I've said. I don't care about those. What? I have a page, I have a website. Obviously, I have Facebook. So you see, that's basic. But the thing that I want the most right now is that you guys take action on what I just shared earlier. That's it. Yun yung i-advertise ko. Go and search for, if you're someone searching for, how can I get direct clients and la 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 la. Practice that, like implement it right here after this video, and I'd be 100% happy na don. I don't care about the other promotional whatever, because what you see is what you get. I have Facebook, I have website, so there, it's all there.
Oh yeah.
Right? But for us to make use of this time, really, that's it. Please take action. Stop those getting and gathering knowledge without doing anything about it, because that's just so stupid. That's just wasting time. Okay, so yun na lang siguro.
Oh yeah.
And thank you Phoenix again. Thank you Jason. Thank you Anna and Carmi. Thank you Mama Mitch for also sharing this. So yun, salamat.
Oh, that's so nice. It's so short and yet it's so generous. Thank you. Shout out to Jason Dulay, who has granted Dina that favor that she asked of you. If it wasn't for that kindness that you have given to Dina, she wouldn't be, perhaps she would still be around, but her journey would have been different. So thank you very much, Jason, for that.
And congrats on the new baby,
It would have
Jason.
been different. Oo nga. Oo nga. May mga announcements pa dapat na dedicated for Jason's baby. But anyway, ayan, ladies and gentlemen, as we presented to you, Dina, sabi ko, wala akong pakialam sa oras natin dahil may value lahat ng binigay namin sa inyo. Binigay ni Dina sa inyo. Actually, I shouldn't get credit out of anything tonight because it's all Dina. And nasa sa inyo po kung if you want to take it however you want to, like yung sinabi nga ni Dina. But ang hiling ko lang po sa inyo, if you are there, sitting there and saying, parang ang hirap pa rin talaga ng 1 million? Are you kidding me? Kapag sasabihin nyo ng ganyan, I think it is okay. But keep this episode in mind, because you will never know. There will be, once you get into a certain spot in freelancing, in your journey, whether you are at a high or whether you are at a low, there will come a time when you will say, I want to look back in this video. I want to look back on this video. There must be something that I'm missing, or there must be something that I need to be grateful of. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you happen to be generous enough and you have the time, please send some messages of thanks to Miss Dina dahil, hindi nyo lang alam kung kaano ka valuable lahat yung mga binigay niya sa inyo, and the least thing you can do is at least to send her some messages of thanks to at least inspire her to keep on going on and be an inspiration to all of us. Dina, I really am hoping that I get to join you again a couple more times here
My
with us,
God,
and you get to
anytime.
share more. I love it. I love it. And I'm so grateful
Anytime,
that you are
Felix.
here. But again, oh, good, good, good. Carmia, take note. Anytime daw, sabi ni Dina. So, but and I love her character. Ayan, ladies and gentlemen, Dina is such a cool lady. Walang pressure. You don't have to call her ma'am. You don't really have to look her like isang kataas-taasang tao na ano, no. She is humble and she is fun. She is such a great character, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to be friends with her, go ahead and don't be shy because she is such a nice person. I need to end it now because yun nga, lagpas na talaga tayo sa oras. So thank
Bye-bye,
you,
everybody.
Dina.
And thank you
Thank you,
again.
ladies and gentlemen. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.